Welcome back to the Nerdy Chicano live. Oh, that was embarrassing. Welcome back, everybody. I still don't really know how to intro the show. Also, I love when I told Rachel before, hey, I need you to, not make any noise, and they decided to go cling, 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 cling during the actual intro. Um, Yes, as always, everybody, welcome back to the Nerdy Chicano Live. Every week we invite a guest onto this show every Wednesday, and we discuss what's going on in our lives and a specific topic that we choose beforehand. And as always, is the Nerdy Chicano here to go ahead and accompany you during this wonderful Wednesday afternoon, and being joined today, this week, by my wonderful friend, the Lucky Peach themselves from the Luckiest Peach podcast, Rachel.
Hey, you could hear me clicking. I was organizing my screen.
Yeah, I could hear you going cling, 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 cling.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Oh well. The Discord where it doesn't pick any of that up.
Yeah. Discord doesn't will not remind you how sensitive the Blue Yeti is. But hope everyone is having a wonderful day. We are back again, and just having a good time here. I'm really excited that I got Rachel in here today because Rachel and I are pretty good friends, and also Rachel, worked on my short film before I leave. But also I said, fuck it, let's see who wants to come in next week, and Rachel was like, I'm down.
I'm always down.
Yeah, I know you are. I've made my appearances on the on the Luckiest Peach podcast this week, and I also have had you on multiple times on the Nerdcore Podcast Network, and now you get to come over to my show here on my YouTube channel and on my personal Twitch.
We're here.
Here. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm tired, but it's okay. I haven't had to get up early in a long time. And it's not that I had to get up early. I just happened to wake up early.
Yeah. You happened to wake up early. It's not that you wanted to get,
Yeah.
Because I told you we don't have to be in here until like 12:30. And then, we wanted to watch Loki too. So we watched that. Yeah. So today we're having ourselves a good day, guys. We're gonna talk about what's going on and all that wonderful stuff, of course, right? And then towards the second half of the show, we'll talk about a topic that you see in the title. We're talking about the good old life and career of Martin Scorsese, because that's what Rachel picked out. But Rachel,
does my shirt look like it's the same color as my skin?
Yeah, it does.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, you're white. What can we do? I mean,
I don't care. I like this shirt.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Oh, man. Rachel, what have you been up to?
Bro, you know.
They don't know, though. I hate whenever you bring that up when you do that. They don't know. That's why I'm asking. I've been
watching movies and sleeping. That's about it. I don't know. Have we done anything else?
Yeah. No. I mean, we did that episode of Army of the Dead that's available now.
That is available this week. It's the newest episode of The Luckiest Peach with Raul.
Yeah. I made my debut on The Luckiest Peach, and Rachel was really, excited to have me on. And I was like, are you sure that you wanted me to be on for this? Because, I can't really talk much about this. I didn't like this movie.
You feel like that, though.
Yeah. We've been watching a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like almost daily double features.
Yeah, sometimes we only get to one, and sometimes we only get to two. Maybe sometimes we get to three. But yeah.
We watched 3 of the Conjuring universe movies in a day.
Oh God, week. Yeah, that was painful. I'm glad that from now on we only have to watch the new ones that come out.
Yeah, I'm glad we're done with that.
Yeah, because fucking Christ, God, those movies were bad. Those movies were not good. But yeah, I've just been watching a lot of stuff with Rachel. I also also just this week we did Between the Frames. We talked about White Sheik, and yeah, I'm really getting excited to like go through more of this Fellini set because I'm just like, let's go and get to the really good stuff because this early stuff is a little rough around the edges. But yeah, I haven't had the time to play anything like video games wise. Been kind of sitting around waiting for the call to be made about some shoot dates, and yeah, it's hot as balls here in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, way too hot. Rachel's been dealing with a mosquito in their room.
It's multiple mosquitoes because I kill one and then the next day there's another one. And now I'm looking around to see if there's one in here.
Yeah. And then there was one in your bathroom, right?
It's the same thing. There's always one in my bathroom, even if I kill one.
Those mosquitoes, man, they'll be right near you, like,
Meow.
Oh my god, yeah. That's how it goes with the mosquitoes. Yeah, they've been wild out here too. Oh my god, those things are annoying. I cannot deal with those things. Those things are terrible. I got my whole leg just bit up right now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah, that was me after like when we were shooting outside last month. My ankles were like covered in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's because we only did one scene outside.
Yep.
Yep. One day it was outside and we were just getting absolutely destroyed. Did you not put the off though?
I did. I was also wearing high tops. I don't know how they got to my ankles.
Yeah. Are you sure it wasn't like an allergic reaction?
No, I'm not allergic to them.
No, I mean like to something.
No.
You're not allergic to off?
No.
Yeah. But sorry guys, I have no idea why I've got all this clearing of my throat to do. But yeah, let me go ahead and give you all a rundown of what Rachel and I have been watching because it's quite the it's quite the letterbox list we have at the moment. I would like to say that none of these movies carry a specific thematic choice of how many we choose. I just simply ask, hey, what do you want to watch? And they say, let's watch this. Let's watch that. So we first started off this whole like series of films we watch. I have no idea what to call it. We watched Climax first from Gaspar Noé. And we watched Funny Games from 1997. 1997 Funny Games from Michael Haneke after that. And then we, of course, watched Cruella with the Disney Premiere Access. We watched that together and in the same room. We watched that. And then we watched The House that Jack Built from Lars von Trier. And then after that, we watched Somewhere from Sofia Coppola because I had to do that review. And we watched What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, not the TV show, from Taika Waititi. And then we started doing the fucking Conjuring shit. We watched The Nun. And then we watched Dogtooth, Pasolini with Willem Dafoe from Abel Ferreira. And then we watched The Lobster from Yorgos Lanthimos. We did The Terminator Salvation commentary. We watched that together. We watched It's Such a Beautiful Day, which gave me an existential crisis. Then we watched What Did Jack Do, the short film with David Lynch and a monkey. We watched Sam Raimi's first film, The Evil Dead. And then we watched On the Rocks for that Sofia Coppola review that I had to watch. I had to watch it. We watched Mary and Max after that because I had to watch, I had to watch it for Cinema Condition. And then we just did a series, a bunch of all these Conjuring films. Good Lord. We watched The Conjuring 2, The Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, The Curse of La Llorona. Oh my God. And then we watched the web short film from David Lynch, Rabbits, which, good lord. We watched The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and then we watched Phoenix, watched In the Heights, 48 Hours, The Neon Demon, and then yesterday's double feature was The Skin I Live In from Pedro Almodovar, and Bruno. So, in case
We'll say though, we were supposed to watch Black Swan. We were supposed, and then we couldn't find it, and then we found it free with ads on Amazon Prime, and then Amazon Prime just decided it wanted to put the ad in the middle of like the scene.
Yeah. Did not really expect that to go the way it did. That was funny, you know. Bruno was a fun watch again. That was really fun.
That was something.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be on another episode of. Oh wait, you want me on what? What did you want me on for the luckiest peach? Oh, you can't announce that yet. No.
I can't announce that yet.
Yeah. Should be coming on soon. Again.
Yeah.
We do we not have anything else to bring up? You know, what else have we been up to?
I don't know, but I want to. Yeah.
What?
I'm still. I'm so hungry, so I'm waiting for a moment that I can mute.
I don't have ads on this show. I'm sorry. We kind of just go straight shoot.
Okay.
Oh God. I've also
know.
just been crazily busy with with these podcasts, getting back into shape with it all, and kind of trying to get back into the swing of things per se, and find a way to kind of fit everything back into the schedule. You know, we had this week, we had Between the Frames. We finally released the newest episode of Cinema Condition. We also did our review of 48 Hours. Tomorrow on the Nerdcorp Twitch and on YouTube, we're going to be doing our review of Fellini's Satyricon, which I have to watch. That's why I have that thing pulled out over there. If you can't see it, there's the Fellini box set. I'm waiting to, after this show ends, I'm going to go ahead and grab a snack and just get ready to watch Satyricon. Also, I noticed, y'all, I really noticed that I hadn't given you all my ranking for the Federico Fellini films on Monday. So I'm just going to do this so that way I can give Rachel some time to sneak in some more food into their system. We're going to go. So I noticed, y'all, that I hadn't given you the ranking. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the ranking right now. So this is to make up for that lost segment in Between the Frames. I also uploaded it on my Twitter if you wanted to go look at that, at Nerdy Chicano on Twitter. But at number 1, I have 8.5. At number 2, I have Nights of Cabiria. At number 3, I have Amarcord. At number 4, I have La Dolce Vita. At number 5, I have Fellini's Roma. At number 6, I have Variety Lights. At number 7, I have Toby Dammit. And at number 8, I have The White Sheik. So, as we kind of explore more of it, well, today I'm going to watch Satyricon. I'm watching Satyricon today for the review at the Nerdcore, but I'm probably going to rewatch it when it comes to, you know, talking about it on the set when we get to that episode, because we're going through chronological order here. But, yeah, this list is going to get even bigger, and we're going to add more films to it, but that's the ranking at the moment. I want to say at least, let me see, 8.5 is 5 stars. Nights of Cabiria is 5 stars. Amarcord is 5 stars. Dolce Vita is 5 stars. Roma is 5 stars. Variety Lights is 4 stars. Toby Dammit is 3 stars. And White Sheik is 3 stars. So, all the way up to number 5 are pretty much perfect films to me. But you all know that I'm as much of a Fellini fanboy as it gets. And, you know, I love his work so much. But, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and let, what's it called? Oh, shit, what happened? Oh, never mind. I was like, what the hell just happened? I thought I exited out. No, I did not exit out.
What did you do?
I thought I exited out of the OVS, but,
Oh.
yeah. I guess before we actually get into talking about Marty, did you notice yesterday Francesca went live on Instagram?
No.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it. I was like, I wonder what she was going live for. I wonder if Marty was on that.
Bruh, I don't think he's in the country right now.
Yeah, he is. He's shooting Killers of the Flower Moon.
I thought they were shooting it out of country.
No, they're shooting that in Arizona.
Oh, I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they're shooting that. I'm sure that it's like in Arizona.
She's in New York.
Oh, she's in New York. Yeah, she ain't with him. Yeah. I'll say I was watching that video of her, like, I think it's like one of her assignments for her college, and she was like interviewing Marty on set of Silence, and that's how I know that this is Marty's daughter, because she had a song from 8.5 playing in the background. Also, love how she won't get copyright claim, but I will. And now, my Fellini film essay, which I love that essay, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I freaking love that film essay I made. And it was a great film essay. It's now partially blocked in the U.S. It's now blocked in the U.S. You cannot watch it. But, you know, cool. You can still watch it on Vimeo. Nobody goes to Vimeo, though. Yeah. Oh man, how's content been, Rachel? What you got anything planned for what's left of the month?
We still need to like reschedule the Who's Baby script reading.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We were supposed to do that.
Now that I'm done for the month for the podcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you did your Midsummer drunk commentary.
Yeah, I did the Midsummer commentary on Sunday and then yesterday.
Yeah. I was not on that
extra
one. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 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 It's what's it called? So you got a lot of stuff going on this week. Next month's gonna look pretty interesting. Hope we get to do that Who's Baby script reading. Yeah.
I need to text people and see when they're free.
Yeah. Editing on Before I Leave tested us last week. Holy crap. We did not know how
the texts I get from you make me laugh, but I'm like, it's like a mixture of both. I also get irritated because I know what you mean when you text me about it.
Yeah.
But I also laugh because I'm like, oh god.
Yep. Next time, there's a lot of things that need to be done for the next time that we need to improve on for next time. Yeah, I really thought, oh look, it should be fine, because look, I don't know what's going on. When I hear it in the playback on those headphones, because it's different when I bring it onto the computer. Because I was like, oh, that freezer isn't that bad. You can hear it, but like, hopefully everything's good. Bring it over here. Yeah, that freezer's terrible. It's making all that freaking noise. We're trying our best here. I'm just kind of. Alex was you should have seen Alex. Alex was like, are you serious, dude? Like,
bro, I don't know what to tell you because you heard it too on set. I'm like,
yeah.
It wasn't that bad in the headphones.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. Either like that either that headphones, what's it called? Is giving you a different sound. Yeah, cause like on the headphones, like everything felt louder, and and then we bring it on and we're like, yo, things are really low. Like the volume is low here. But that's kind of what happens here. It's kind of what we find ourselves in when we do this wonderful world of filmmaking. And I'll say that it's going to be interesting to see where the final product goes. For sure.
But it's okay because then we have it.
Huh?
We know what we need to work on for next time.
Exactly. We know what we need to work on next time. One of it is not rent from Lens Rentals. Yeah.
The gang continues to sue.
The gang continues to sue. Yeah. I mean, thank you to Lens Rentals. Because of y'all, I'm going to be able to pay David a good amount of money to make this score. So, like, thank you, Lens Rentals. What could have been, like, only $200 I would have given, David. It looks like it's going to be more than that now because we have enough money. So, thanks, Lens Rentals, for something that was worth it, But, yeah, dude, I just, I couldn't, what's it called? You should have just seen Alex just in this chair. He was just like, that slate was absolutely murder on the ears. Oh my God. But, we were also just, what's it called? We talking about some other memories on set and, about some people who were like, getting in the way of shots that he was trying to look at, but apparently that person felt like he wanted to be part of the crew. But Alex was like, I'm trying to produce this fucking film here, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Oh man, no more
Not
observers.
to name names, but that person was hovering over me, and I'm like, you're not even a part of this. Get away from me.
Yeah, no more observers next time. What's it called? If they're gonna come in with observers, they gotta stay to the side, cause yeah.
That was obnoxious.
Observers. That's kind of the reason why I didn't want observers there from the beginning. Like, unless you're not working crew, don't be in here. This is not your place. But alas,
you don't even go here.
Alas, things happen, and we are hopefully going to fix things when we go ahead and do the next shoot. There's a lot of stuff that we've trying to work on. I know Rachel really wants to look at that script and wants to develop it. Still, we need to just have a free time when I can get Alex on a call and be able to actually talk about the script, because right now that man is just dying, because I'm pretty sure at the premiere Alex is gonna be like, yeah, no, this is great. After the movie ends, he's like, so guys, consider this my retirement from editing. I'm gonna be a producer from now on. Oh man, yeah. I will say though, DaVinci Resolve makes a lot of things easier than Premiere. God, Premiere is just a pain in the ass, and DaVinci Resolve is just goddamn bad. It's just so much better. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready here. I guess if you want to go ahead and just get into it, because it's gonna be 1:30 already. So my friends. So Rachel chose to just talk about Martin Scorsese, which it's quite the hefty topic. I won't read you the whole Wikipedia, but if you're not sure who Martin Scorsese is, why does Martin Scorsese young shirtless? I need to dig that off.
Hey, I couldn't come up with a good topic, so I was like, I'm head empty 90% of the time, and I was like, you know what? We joke about Marty a lot. Why not?
Yeah. Martin Charles Scorsese is his real name. Born November 17th, 1942, is an American film director, producer, screenwriter, and actor. One of the major figures of the new Hollywood era, he is widely regarded as one of the greatest and most influential directors in film history. Scorsese's body of work explores themes of Italian-American identity, Catholic concepts of guilt and redemption, faith, machismo, nihilism, crime, and sectarianism. Many of his films are known for their depiction of violence and the liberal use of profanity. Scorsese has also dedicated his life to film preservation and film restoration by founding the nonprofit organization, the Film Foundation, in 1990, as well as the World Cinema Foundation in 2007 and the African Film Heritage Project in 2017. Scorsese studied at New York University when he received a bachelor's degree in English literature in 1964 and received a master's degree in fine arts and film from NYU's Tisch School of the Arts in 1968. In 1967, Scorsese's first feature, Who's That Knocking at My Door, was released and was accepted into the Chicago Film Festival, where critic Roger Ebert saw it and called it a marvelous evocation of American city life, announcing the arrival of an important new director. Scorsese's mentors included John Cassavetes, whose chatty improvisational style did much to influence Scorsese's scripts and production work, and who told him to make films about what you know. While attending New York University, Scorsese met and became good friends with director Michael Wadley, who they were both passionate about rock music and came up with the idea of staging a rock concert and documenting it, which ended up becoming the Oscar award-winning documentary Woodstock. Scorsese served as the assistant director and editor for it. In 1971, Scorsese moved to Hollywood, where he associated with some of the young directors who defined the decade, including Steven Spielberg, Francis Ford Coppola, Brian De Palma, and George Lucas. He directed Boxcar Bertha, 1972, a cut-rate Depression-era film for Roger Corman, and Mean Streets, 1973, a personal film about faith and redemption, shot in Little Italy, starring Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro. Oh my God, he's got more, and he's got a long thing, long entry. If you want to know what his favorite movies, though, it's always nice to see these. It's always so. In 2012, they got his Sight and Sound film poll, and he talked about what his favorite movies are, and of course the first one is 2001: A Space Odyssey from Stanley Kubrick, 8.5 from, of course, Federico Fellini, Ashes and Diamonds from, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name, but I know who he is. It's coming out in the Criterion Collection. He's a Polish director. I'm not.
Hold on. Where is it? Film preservation.
Andrzej Wajda.
What song? What song? What
Song?
movie? Ashes and Diamonds.
Ashes and Diamonds. It's a war film. It's supposed to be a really, really good war film. It's also part of like
I'm not gonna butcher that.
So,
The reason I said song is for whatever reason I thought of Diamonds and Pearls.
Yeah. Citizen Kane, The Leopard from Luchino Visconti, Paisa from, of course, Roberto Rossellini, Paisan, if it's in the English, what's it called, the translation?
Paisan.
The Red Shoes, The River, Salvatore Giano, The Searchers from, of course, John Ford, Ugetsu, and Vertigo. After the death of Gene Sisco, Joan Rodriguez's 10 favorite films of the decade: The Horse Thief, The Thin Red Line, A Borrowed Life, Eyes Wide Shut, Bad Lieutenant, Breaking the Waves, Bottle Rocket, Crash, Fargo, and Malcolm X. Yeah, this is something I didn't know about him. About the what's it called?
Different Crash.
Crash, yeah, from David Cronenberg. Yeah.
Not the 2006 Crash.
No, he's talking about David Cronenberg's Crash. I didn't know about the African film heritage. What's it called? Film Heritage Project. It doesn't have a doesn't have a Wikipedia page, but that's really interesting. I hadn't. Well, I mean, I know that in the World Cinema Project, he's included like a crap ton of African films, but that's kind of like, yo, y'all can talk shit about what's it called, Martin Scorsese and his thoughts on Marvel, but damn, the man's kind of putting in work to preserve films from like countries that we don't really get to see much movies from.
Oh, wait. Can I read this?
Yeah.
He said, Scorsese had been the forefront in preservation and restoration since 1990, where he created the Film Foundation, which restores old prints and damaged films. He launched it with, unfortunately, Woody Allen, Robert Altman, Francis Ford, Clint Eastwood, Stanley Kubrick, George Lucas, Sidney Pollack, Robert Redford, and Steven Spielberg. In 2006, Paul Thomas Anderson, Wes Anderson, Curtis Hanson, Peter Jackson, Ang Lee, and Alexander Payne joined it. In 2015, Christopher Nolan joined. Recent members include Spike Lee, Sofia Coppola, Guillermo del Toro, Barry Jenkins, Lynn Ramsey, Peter Jackson, Joanna Hogg, and Catherine Bigelow.
Damn. Yeah.
It makes sense that Sophia's in there. Of course she's in there.
Yeah.
When your dad is the founding member.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised by the what's it called, African Film Heritage Project. I didn't know about that at all. But yeah, I mean, props to Scorsese, and Scorsese has always wanted to has always worked on preserving the fucking movies and stuff. He's done a lot of good jobs on that.
He said as of 2020, the Film Foundation has helped restore 850 films.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of movies. So I asked, what was your first movie from Martin Scorsese, Rachel?
The first one that I could remember, to be honest, is probably Shutter Island.
Shutter Island?
Yeah.
That's one I haven't rewatched.
Yeah, Shutter Island.
So this is going to be funny, because this one's not even my favorite of his. Necessarily not even a movie that I like from him all that much. I remember when The Departed came out. And I didn't actually get to watch it fully, because my dad didn't want me to watch. It's like I was like fucking young, He's like, this is a little bit too much for you. I just remember vividly that scene in the beginning of them on the beach. Let's go when he shoots the two people and they're on the beach, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, fuck is it? Like, who is that? And I was like, and of course, as I get into it like a teenager, and like, you know, I the first one I watched was Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver. Of course, yeah. What kind of guy would I be if I didn't watch Taxi Driver at least like in like those formative years. And of course I absolutely loved it. And I would go into like, you know, watch Goodfellas and all those other, you know, mostly his crime films, like his crime film mob films. But what actually, you know, interested me about Scorsese and really the films that I would be really into would be, you know, like Raging Bull, Last Temptation of Christ. What else? Let me pull up my letterbox list of Marty's career, because I have like all the movies I watched from him there. But,
I've seen Taxi Driver, Last Temptation of Christ, Goodfellas, The Aviator, The Departed, Shutter Island, and Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. I like Wolf, but it's like not something I'm like really like.
That's the only one of his that I've seen in theaters.
Yeah. So
me and my friend in high school snuck in to see it.
Of course, King of Comedy, that was one that, you know, that I love King of Comedy. Holy shit, what a movie. But, you know, I had always been gravitated towards, you know, his like stuff like Last Temptation, like Raging Bull, and Taxi Driver, King of Comedy. Actually, Wolf of Wall Street is my least favorite from Marty on this list. Departed is right above Wolf of Wall Street, and King of Comedy is above Departed. And then from there you have Casino, The Irishman. I love The Irishman. Irishman is probably one of my favorite works from him. But there was just always something about Scorsese's work that always just kind of like really, interested me. And I have never seen his like directorial debut. I never seen Who's That Knocking at My Door. I know that Keitel was in it, of course, because we worked with Keitel from the beginning. I never watched Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, which is one that I keep getting recommended by Zach Stentz. Zach Stentz also loves Last Temptation of Christ, and Zach and I just absolutely adore that film, and we talk about how much we love that movie, because that movie's fucking amazing. I love that movie so much. And then there's also After Hours. I keep getting After Hours recommended to me, and they're always like, oh, this is gonna be your favorite Scorsese when you watch it. And I'm like, I don't know, like, it's kind of hard for me to get freaking Last Temptation get beat. But what interests you about the career and really the films of Marty?
I'm surprised you didn't see I was making a face that whole time.
I know, I did see you were making a face.
You're telling me you think that Departed is better than Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm like, yeah, Wolf of Wall Street's like incredibly directed and everything, but like, it doesn't really get me the way that like I see Departed sometimes. And like, Departed's all not that great. I don't think I really like that movie all that much, but I can say that, I think that Departed is a lot better directed than Wolf of Wall Street.
I don't like this Departed, but you knew that. I don't know. I would say my introduction, I'm being dead ass, but I'm also partially joking. My first introduction to this man was in his voice role in Shark Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was a very, like, this is going to sound like I'm joking, but I'm dead ass. This is a very important movie in my childhood. I watched it a lot as a kid. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love him in that movie. Him and Bobby De Niro are great in that movie. Dead ass. That is a good fucking movie. I hate when people say Shark Tale isn't good, because it is. It's so good. All of the characters looked like whoever's look like the person who's voicing them. Like, that's some talent. DreamWorks is on some other shit. Anyways, there's a whole graph on his Wikipedia page of how many times certain actors have worked with him.
Oh yeah, he's worked constantly with, of course, De Niro, Keitel.
The list,
Pesci.
yeah, the list on here is Diane Abbott, Frank Adonis, Victor Argo, Gary Basarab, Robert De Niro, DiCaprio, Bo Dietl, Ileana Douglas, Stephen Graham, Paul Herman, Harvey Keitel, J.C. McKenzie, Murray Mostyn, Harry Northup, Kevin O'Rourke, Joe Pesci, Barry Primus, Catherine, his daughter, Charles, his dad, Frank Severo, Frank Vincent, and Walker White.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he works with a lot of, like, what's it called? Works with a lot of people. With a lot of people say multiple times. But also just, you know, the man is, the man also, you know, what's it called? That's something that I've noticed through my, you know, watching multiple videos of, you know, Marty talking, like, when Federico died, I watched this interview with him and Charlie Rose, I think. I can't remember his name, the interviewer. But they were just talking about, you know, Federico's filmography and just how much Marty loves Federico's films and how much he felt like he was one of his biggest influences. And he also would, you know, talk about Rossellini and then of course I watched the video of him talking at the memorial for Abbas Kiarostami after he died, and just you get this beautiful sense of how much he just loves cinema and how much he just loves movies, and but just how much he just loves the art of it all, and how he's so appreciative of the people who've come before him and the people who have, you know, kind of carved that path for him to make his movies. And I find it like, part of me is like, of course, yeah, I find it like beautiful to look at because it reminds you of how I feel about movies in a sense as well. But it's just like, here you have this man who's like truly 100% passionate about movies.
Hold on, I'm looking something up.
What are you looking up?
Yeah, because I recognize the last name Northup from Harry Northup.
Temple Northup?
Remind me of us. Are they related?
No, I don't know.
I can't find anything. I don't think they are. That's what I thought of. I was like, are they related? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we get one of Valenti's kids that comes down every now and then to the school.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Wait, they do? I don't fucking remember.
One of his daughters came down a couple years ago. Yeah. Oh, and did a whole thing at the school. I mean, the school's named after him.
Yeah, true. But, yeah, I love and respect Marty so much. And, you know, part of me just thinks about the eventual day that, you know, Marty probably won't be here anymore, and it's just like it's sad to think about because the man is getting there with age. But God, I remember everybody talking about when they were talking about Irishman. They're like, "Oh man, this really feels like it. Like this feels like it's Marty's like retirement. Like this feels like he's done. And he's like, hell no, this guy's literally gonna make movies until he dies. He's gonna work
until the day he dies.
Yeah. Yeah, like, man is gonna freaking make a movie.
Man is gonna pull a Freddy.
Freddy, yeah. Yeah,
bro,
man.
Freddy was recording until 2 weeks before he died.
Holy
There's
shit.
so much unreleased shit that he recorded before he died.
Yeah. Of course, also, have y'all been watching the Francesca, what's it called, the TikToks of Marty trying to guess,
Come on.
Fem hygiene products? The man looks like a fun dad, man.
I just drank some coffee grounds. That's why I choked.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. Come on, he's wasting my time.
And also just like I found it hilarious. Like the Safdie brothers were just talking about how like, oh, what did it take to get Marty Scorsese to like to produce your film? Literally the guys were like, oh, what's it called? We literally just showed the movie to Martin Scorsese, and he gave it his seal of approval. and he said, and he let us put his name that he produced it. Like
Oh
he didn't
my
actually
God.
do anything on the movie. Like,
I feel like
just,
that's the future. I feel like that's the future of Ari Aster's projects.
yeah. They're gonna have the seal of approval from Marty. Yeah,
Because Marty loves Ari Aster.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He talked about I believe on the A24's what's it called, the special edition. It comes with the interview, right? They did with Marty.
I'll mute.
Yeah. Go ahead and bring it into frame. Yeah. But you know, also Scorsese's shorts are like really important too. You know, let's go ahead and see what Rachel's gonna bring up. All right, awesome, yeah.
Oh, it's flipped. Yeah, this is the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Okay. What? It comes with the interview, right?
Yeah. There's the Blu-ray. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Oh, that's the cast. This is very nice. Yeah, foreword by Martin Scorsese.
Oh, okay. Dude, yeah, I think Ari's just gonna keep like, yeah, like Scorsese likes my movie, dude. Like that's.
I like this. I forgot about this. They have the cast set up like it's a fucking playbill.
No, that's interesting.
It's really cool.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm so sorry, Ferris. I didn't see that you were in here, man. Oh crap! Oh, it's
Terrible host.
Wow, Marty, yes, woohoo! I almost watched Silence a couple of days ago. Yeah, I need to watch Silence, man.
Dude, okay, how about after we finish Yorgos, do you just want to watch Marty?
Yeah, you do want to go ahead and catch up on some of the stuff I haven't watched from him. I almost watched Silence. I love Shark Tale. Also, the game Shark Tale was dope. I don't even remember there was a game.
I didn't either. I know there were games on the DVD because I played the fuck out of them.
So sorry, Ferris, for not seeing. I forgot that my restream chat was on the other side, so I didn't see that you were on YouTube, man. But Ferris, thank you so much for being in the chat for the amount of time that you were here, because you're not showing up anymore.
I want to show like one of the images in this book, but like I literally cannot.
Yeah, it's like me trying to show the Solo book on stream.
I cannot. I can show it to you in person, but I'm not gonna show it on this. I mean, I can show you the florals.
Yeah. But like everything else is pretty like NC-17.
All the like traditional images that like kind of like the ones you see in the movie. I can't show any of those.
Yeah.
These are cool. These look like tarot cards.
Yeah. But so I want to read. Is it like a written interview or is it like?
It's not an interview. It's a foreword.
Oh, okay. All
right.
Like
Marty wrote like a little like thing on like how he feels about Midsummer to like introduce the movie.
Oh wow. Yeah, my friend was at the New York Film Festival. Shout out to Aiden Burns. Love Aiden. Let's go. Thank you for lending me the Zoom, bro. And Rachel probably thanks you too.
Thank you.
Aiden was at the New York Film Festival when Irishman premiered. Anybody who knows Aiden knows like he's like, oh, you're still here. Thanks, Ferris. Freaking awesome to see you here, man. Aiden was like, yeah, it was all right, but Aiden doesn't like anything unless it's Swedish. Also, he just does not like Midsommar. He doesn't like it at all. He didn't like it, but he was like, oh yeah, dude.
He would enjoy the commentary I just recorded.
No, he doesn't like that
next
movie.
Tuesday.
He doesn't
no,
like that
that's why I said it.
Oh. What's it called? He was there and he was like, oh yeah, Scorsese talked about Midsommar and just said how like it was like he basically blew it. And I'm like, dude, oh really? I didn't know. And he's like, yeah, he loves Hereditary too. But he was like, yeah, fuck those movies though. Like those movies are shit.
Me with the poster in the background.
Yeah.
That's eventually I'll have Midsummer and Hereditary tattoos because I love my sophomore film directors from A24.
Yeah.
That are both making their third film at the moment.
Yeah. I don't know about that 3 hours and a half movie from.
I'm more interested in the Northman than whatever the fuck Ari Aster is doing right now.
Yeah. But I mean, I always got to give Marty fucking props for like, basically trying to like give these up and coming filmmakers a chance and like, giving them the chance to like really like get that seal of approval and get a little bit more of that word of mouth and notoriety to come with their work. Means a lot. Hey, Marty, go ahead and reach out to me. Let me know if you would like me to send you before I leave, please. with the audio issues intact. Yeah, Ferris, since you're in chat, man, what's your favorite film from Marty? What has he made that? And also, what's the one movie you haven't watched from him that like you're really dying to see? Mine is Silence, because of course I'm a really big fan of his religious epics, because of course the man's whole like, I don't know how the fucking man can make a religious.
Speaking of religious, this made me think of Last Temptation. I learned that historically, like legitimately, Jesus had brothers.
Mhm. Yeah.
I didn't know that till this morning.
Yeah.
It made me also think, because I recently watched Monty Python's The Life of Brian, which is about a kid who's born next door to Jesus on the same night, and the people confuse him for Jesus.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Do you think Marty has the Fellini set?
Most likely. He probably has every fucking Criterion, dude.
Yeah.
Probably gets them shits for free.
Hey, Criterion, when are you gonna have Marty come into the closet? Yeah. Yeah, when are you gonna have invite that man to the closet?
The Criterion. Let's specify the Criterion closet.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Not the other closet.
No. I'm asking about when are they gonna have him go into the closet to like pick out like films and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's also that picture I saw as of late with Marty sitting with Robert De Niro, Agnes Varda, and Guillermo del Toro, and they're all just taking a selfie with each other. I'm like, what the fuck? Like look at these beautiful people, like all just sitting together, having a good time.
Besties.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
What I would give to go back in time and show up at a party with Marty and Bobby.
Yeah. I haven't watched most of his category. I only watched The Departed and The Irishman. Oh man, yeah. I recommend you watch Last Temptation of Christ, bro. Shit, man, that movie's good.
That shit was nice.
Yeah, man. You know, if you want to go ahead and see
you need Willem's Jesus in your life.
Willem's Jesus and Harvey Keitel's Judas, not giving a single shit about the accent pulling out.
Hey, Jesus. I'm walking in, Jesus.
Oh, my God. But,
Jesus, I didn't betray you.
Betray you. Oh, you see that Jesus turned water into wine. Oh, my.
He turned water into wine.
Oh, my God.
And then we had the spaghetti.
Oh, man. I love, yeah. But, it's only seeing where the career goes, man. He's got, Killers of the Flower Moon being made right now. I wonder what else will be on the lookout.
What does he have?
No, I don't know if he's had anything else like he said that he's wanting to make. But, you know, that man, you know, he's not going to stop.
There's a documentary series he released on Netflix in January.
What is it?
It's called Pretend It's a City.
Yeah. And
then Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't think he doesn't announce anything else.
No. Yeah, I forget that thing's gonna be on Apple TV Plus. Oh God, I'm gonna have to grab Apple TV Plus, right?
You're gonna have to get Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
To watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Catalog, no, don't worry. I know what you meant, Ferris. But Marty's just, you know, he's just one of the most important filmmakers within the new Hollywood movement. I mean,
this isn't on Marty's page; it's on Leo's. But I think they are still making Devil in the White City.
Yeah.
They just haven't announced when they're gonna start that.
Yeah. Devil in the White City. Which one was that one?
That's the book that's about Chicago during the 1893 World's Fair. The World's Fair that like H.H. Holmes was like killing people during.
Oh. That's not mob related, right?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's let me see what the book is about.
I wonder if, you know, cuz like really the Irishman was his kind of like his culmination of like all his mob films.
The book, at least, interweaves the true tales of the architect behind the 1893 World's Fair, and H.H. Holmes, the serial killer who lured people to their deaths during the World's Fair.
More like a crime thriller, not mob film. Yeah, because I'm just thinking about, you know, how like Irishman felt like a culmination of a lot of his mob movies finally coming to like a big conclusion and like, you know, kind of making the film that he was always gonna set out to make, and because he had been wanting to make that movie for a long time. He loves that book, and he really wanted to tell that story. I wonder if he'll just, I wonder if he's kind of put a cap on like mob stories, and he's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how you kind of like top that within that type of films. Like, kind of really did just kind of give one of his best works to me.
He knows how to do the mob.
Knows how to do the mob.
Well, probably because he knows the mob. To be honest.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
There's
that.
a chance he knows somebody. There's a chance. Where obviously we can't guarantee it, but like there's a chance he probably knows somebody.
Yeah.
Not that he's involved. He just probably is acquainted.
I do not want anybody showing up at my door, so I'm just gonna act like I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I don't know what they're talking about. I love his movies, and I love his work. I don't know anything about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush over this topic because I don't want anything to happen. Yeah, I love this man. I love his filmography. I really got to get go through more of what he's making because I really want to go ahead and just kind of complete his stuff. It's kind of hard to complete his stuff though. He's made a lot of stuff, like a crap ton of stuff. But it's safe to say that the man's not gonna stop working, at all. But
I think we talked about this before. He's been nominated for Best Director at the Academy Awards 9 times.
Yeah. Only won it once.
Yep.
Absolute shame. Yeah.
He has a Grammy too.
Yeah, I know, and he has an Emmy too, right?
Yeah, he's just a Tony away.
He's a Tony away. He's a Tony away from being an EGOT.
We'd love to see it.
Somebody let him direct a play.
He has 3 Emmys.
Jesus Christ.
He has 1 for an episode of Boardwalk Empire and 2 for a George Harrison documentary.
Yeah.
That he made.
Damn. Scorsese is 1 away from an EGOT.
Get this man a Tony. I don't care if it's an honorary. Give him a fucking Tony.
Have him just direct a play. But
I
hope everyone had a wonderful time though. That's all we've got today. And next week, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm gonna cross my fingers that I can get the guest I'm talking about. I want to get. So hopefully she will be on, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. But Rachel, you want to let them know where they can find you and where they can listen to the Luckiest Peach podcast?
You can find me everywhere at Lucky Peach. That's LVCKYPEACH. But also you can find a link tree that has, everywhere that you can find me. And every Tuesday at noon Central Standard Time, new episodes of my podcast, The Luckiest Peach. This week's episode, which released yesterday, has Raul and our friend Luis, where we reviewed Army of the Dead. And then that's about it.
All right. And as always, you can find me at the Nerdy Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter. You can find this podcast on the audio feed on the Nerdy Chicano Live on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that wonderful places where you can find all that nice stuff. And as always, twitch.tv/the Nerdy Chicano, youtube.com, search my name, Raul Alejandro Mendoza. Give me to 100 subscribers. I need my custom URL, y'all. Let's get it. Let's do it. So next week on Monday, we do our episode on Vitelloni from the next film on the Fellini box set right there, and then Wednesday we have another episode of the Nerdy Chicano Live. I want to know. I'm gonna check to see if Friday we can play some games with Brooke and Luis again, but I'm not sure. We'll see. But we'll catch you guys on the next one. As always, you all take care. I don't have an outro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and send you out. Bye, guys. Watch a movie or something. You guys, love you all. I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah, I don't have an outro. Y'all should help me.
Stay peachy.
No, don't stay. No, I'm not stealing yours. Ferris, you got an outro I can use? Ferris, thanks for. Oh, by the way, thank you to Ferris for being in the chat. Thanks for coming on, man. Yo, shout out to Ferris. Ferris always on every show. What's it called? Commenting on everything. Always in the chat, dude. Ferris, you're the fucking man, bro. I'm still sad that you're not the person I thought who was in the TikToks, but you know, what's it called? Not all heroes wear capes per se, but yeah. Shout out to Ferris, man. Thank you for being in the chat. And yeah, I don't have an outro, but I'll catch you guys later. As always, bon voyage, adios, au revoir, goodbye.